What do you want me to do? Spooky campfire story?
Yeah, hey, that's perfect.
Ooh.
We can actually see your face, which I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but we we can
It's a
see your
stupid
face.
camera. It's like trying to auto adjust.
Yeah, I got you. I got you. Literally, somebody just messaged me. No pit chatter tonight. I mean, let me go at 8 o'clock, bud. It's 8 o'clock. It's
If I
now
knew
eight oh
where the
one.
remote is, I'd turn the TV on, give me some backlight. But
Yeah, well, it's all good. It's all good. Got some people jumping in here. Nobody in the chat yet. Oh, there's Kent Chrisley. He's in the chat. So,
he's reclaimed his position.
yep, yeah. Jaden Austin says we're 1 minute late, which is not true. We
No,
were on time. It was still 8 o'clock, but it was almost 8:01. So, you guys done got it wrong already. Nate Young jumping in here in the comments too. So, we'll let a few more people get in here. Might take a minute. Wilton Maxey in here. I mean, right now it says we got more people in the comments than it says we have viewers. That's why I don't trust those numbers.
we should do my idea the other
What's that?
day. Do a live show on Friday night.
Listen, I had to go home. No, actually, Friday night we went to Chili's.
Yeah, y'all was at wheels up and out of there.
You
Every
damn right.
I'm
The pits
disappointed.
was full though.
Person, I talked to like half the people in the pits. I was like, huge party going down. And they're like, count me in. And then as soon as the checker flag, gone.
That's funny. I mean, it's not surprising though. I mean, people were tired. I believe. I'm not sure. So, all right, we'll get this party started. This is I don't know what damn episode this is. It probably says it's episode 84 because I forgot to change the thing there. Um,
We're approaching on 100. Gonna have to do something special.
I think is this actually 85? I really don't know. Hold on, let me go look. Yeah, this has got to be 85. So 'cause I only have 83 up, and I'm pretty sure I missed last week's posting it. So, all right, episode 85, Fit Chatter Podcast, presented by Yoder's Custom Meat Processing. And Noah, you know what they always say about Yoder's.
You can't whack that meat.
Yeah, well, and he can't even show up for the biggest race of the year for his favorite cars.
Ah, 6, 7. That
Jesus
was
Christ.
funny.
I don't even know what that means. I'm too old.
Yeah,
I'm lost.
I don't know if I should say it. It might get us
Don't
cut
don't
off on Facebook or whatever.
don't don't tell nobody. Don't tell. All right.
Good
Well,
song.
let's jump in here. First off, we'll start off with the legend
Oh,
Paul Radford passed away um, a couple days ago. Um, so hated to see that. I heard that he had been doing pretty good, had some sort of a fall, and passed away after that. So, prayers out to his family. Been in the thoughts a lot. But it's a cool guy, man. Met him, many times. Big time Franklin County speedway driver. Raced at Pulaski County Motor Mile, whatever you want to call it. Raced a little bit everywhere. I mean, he's done a little bit of everything. Won at Martinsville, bit of Bowman Gray. I think they said that he's still got the record for the best average finish at Bowman Gray, career wise, and the modifieds. Just a legendary driver, and hate to see him pass away.
yeah. Obviously, he was a little bit before my time, but around Franklin County, that's one of them legendary names that you just hear all
Yeah.
the time. So sucks, man.
Oh, no doubt about it. It's I'm reminded of a story that a guy who used to work for Whitey. We were hanging out, and he told me a story about Paul Radford. Guess they went to Kingsport and they were watching a race, and he hit the wall. I don't know if you remember a couple of years ago, Derek Lancaster kind of hit the wall like head on over there at Kingsport, coming off of turn 4. But he was telling me a story about how that happened to Paul Radford up there, and Paul had told him that was the hardest hit he'd ever taken. Um, but just one of those guys who you'll remember forever for all the things that he did on the racetrack, and I'm sure he did many things great off the racetrack too. I don't know much about his life outside of the racetrack.
Yeah, well, I guess we're gonna have a memorial race every year for him somewhere.
I am sure that they will for sure. The smart modified should definitely be working in that direction.
Be a cool way to keep
So.
it alive for as far as the future goes.
Yep, for sure. Caleb, with a good question there. He said, "Do you think Paul will be voted into the Hall of Fame?" Hate that he wasn't already. You know what I mean? It's sad that most of the time, these guys get put in after they've passed away. But he definitely, deserves a spot there. Wilton Maxey talking about how Paul won the Martinsville Double. I believe that was sportsman and modifieds at the time. I might be wrong. I'm not 100% sure on that. But taking home two grandfather clocks in one day is pretty legendary. I don't know if anybody else has ever done that.
Yeah, and they probably won't either.
Now, well, I don't know that there is, that's available to happen anymore, for sure. So, all right, thoughts and prayers out to his family. For their time of healing here. Um, had a big weekend over at the Ararat BullRing. Um, $10,000 $10,000 to win in the old Stock 4 World Championship, which will be renamed the Hornet World Championship next year. Basically see how rules. Man, I know you were there pretty much all weekend. I know y'all missed practice on Thursday, but tell me about the experience.
Well, I just earlier today when I got off work put a Q-tip in my ear and I'm still pulling dust out of my ear.
Yeah, yeah,
Uh,
I'm sure. Well, you were a little close to the action down there.
yeah, well that spot in three is like a perfect spot,
Oh, it's beautiful.
but
Yep.
you get pelted the whole time. Next time I come down there, I'm gonna bring a big thing of plexiglass
Yeah.
and I'm gonna just hold it as a shield. But
Yeah, yeah, make your own shit. Hey, they got those things that they make now for like soccer games in the rain or whatever. You put over top of you, that'd be cool.
there you go. That's what I need.
Like the soccer moms, yeah,
Keep the dirt out of my orifices.
yeah, yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
I went number two earlier. I went to wipe and it was gritty. It hurt. Yeah, back cut me open.
Lord have mercy.
But
Mm,
anyway, it was a good weekend, man. I had a good time. I hate that, I was kind of torn between, messing with Jaden. I wanted to watch every single race, but
yeah,
I got to watch most of them, I think. And super fun, first time for us on dirt.
yeah,
I mean, pretty much his first time.
damn near. Yeah, I think he had 7 laps prior to that.
And yeah, worked out way better than I could have ever imagined.
Yeah. Justin Pruitt said Noah in a poncho. I mean, it'd be a big. We need to put you in a big bright poncho.
I might have to next time, to be
Yeah,
honest.
for sure.
I had to go up top for the feature.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I was a little intoxicated for that one, so I don't really remember a whole lot from it.
No, no way. You were drinking Bud Lights.
Oh, after Jaden was done with that last chance race, I fired her up real quick. We started partying.
Justin Pruitt said 55-gallon trash bag.
My fat ass, I'll probably have to put two of them together.
Dylan Knapp said you're a good neighbor.
Yeah, we was neighbors, old Dylan. We was hanging out all weekend. Felt terrible
Yeah.
for him, man.
Oh my God, did he had a terrible weekend, man. But that's about the way his luck's been since he won that first race at the beginning of the year, and we tossed him out for having stagger tires basically. Um, his luck has been in the toilet ever since.
Yeah, I was helping Jaden, put the net up and everything, and I heard him rev up that motor, and I heard something go, and I
Yeah,
looked. He had made it literally 4 feet, and I was like,
yeah,
that hurts.
yeah. No doubt, no doubt. Uh, Dakota said that you started partying early and don't lie to the people.
They did.
No,
They were
no, I'm
absolutely
sure of that.
hammered at like 2 o'clock.
They were having a good
Coon loves
time,
to
man.
open a beer at approximately 8:30 in the morning.
Well, I mean, that's the best way to get rid of a hangover, right?
Dedicated. But I wouldn't, if I had started drinking that early, by 2 o'clock, I would have been asleep.
Yeah. John Coe chiming in. He said Jaden Austin was wheeling it for sure. He looked good out there. He didn't look good up until about that last chance race. Man, before that, I was like, man, what in the world is going on here? I
I
was
feel
like,
terrible. It's my fault. I should have got him to practice on Thursday. I feel like if I could have got him there, I think we might have made the feature. I mean, we were damn close.
I feel pretty certain y'all probably would have made the feature if he'd had some more laps there. I mean, but it is what it is.
Yeah, but by the end, he was wheeling that thing, man. He done figured
He
it out.
was. Dude, I told him and I'll tell you, here if he'd have figured out how to get up on top in turns 1 and 2, he had the best line through 3 and 4 of anybody there. He was picking up the most speed of anybody. I mean, he was freaking killing them in 3 and 4. But he couldn't get through 1 and 2 to save his life.
He didn't unlock that get the asphalt out of his head until towards the
Yeah,
end. He was trying to hang the bottom no matter what.
yeah.
Once,
Well, hanging the
once he
bottom in
came
three
up,
and four is a good idea.
yeah, but once he came up off 3 and 4 about half a lane because he was throwing in a little too early.
Yeah,
And once
yeah,
he did that, man, he was flying.
yeah, yeah. John Coe said, that's what I meant, Langley. Hopefully he will be there next season. Yep. Hopefully he can give some more laps and, be a contender next year. Daniel Tate said, hopefully we can put a better show for y'all next time. Yeah, I was disappointed that you fell out early in the race, Daniel. You were the absolute show Friday night. I can't remember if it was the heat race or the feature,
Is
but
that
you
the
were the
big
absolute
cobalt
show.
guy?
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
god! I want to talk to him after that one heat race. I was like, holy shit, man! He's
Dude,
trying to get that thing in the show no matter what.
he was doing everything he could, and I mean, it was good stuff. I mean, he's
That's what I was
always
waiting
entertaining.
for. I was expecting a lot more of that, but there didn't seem to be too much of it, except for him.
No, I mean, I think everybody was aggressive, but I think he took that aggression at that point to a different level.
Oh yeah, it was fun to watch. Really fun
Yeah,
to watch.
no doubt about it. No doubt about it. Oh, let's see. Nathan Vance in here said, "Hey guys, didn't make it to Ararat this weekend. Had some things come up, but went to Natural Bridge Saturday. Great racing, doing well late this year at both places. Yeah, it looked like they had a good turnout, good crowd up there too. I don't even know who won. That's how in the trenches I've been with this race and even the next race we got coming up for the Dirty Turkey Derby. I've been in so deep. So
He's lying. His sister told him he couldn't come.
yeah, well, so he sends me a message last week that asked me if he could sleep in the parking lot, and I told him I said yeah, as long as you're not out there fornicating with your sister. I said we frown upon that in Virginia.
And he didn't come.
He didn't come. He didn't come. I guess
That's
Natural
what
Bridge
it
was okay with it.
He said, if that's the rules, I ain't coming.
Yeah. Jaden's driver coach is on here, Corey Latham. He said, I'm glad I was able to coach Jaden. I don't know what Corey said, but yeah, I'm sure it wasn't worth listening to.
I was trying to get in an argument with Corey. I was in the mood to argue, and he didn't even remember his horrible take from the Super Bowl. I was very upset.
Well, he was about the same amount of drinks in as you normally are. When he made that statement about the Super Bowl, I'm sure. So,
He didn't
yeah,
even remember it. I was trying to argue.
yeah. Nathan Vance said he loves us. I mean, you know, don't love us like you love your sister. That's all I ask. Robert Austin said, "Oh, so yeah, okay." Justin Williams won. That's who won. The guy was telling me yesterday about the post race tech they did. They made him load that thing up and go to Beckley, West Virginia after the race to put it on the dyno. So the man wins the race, has to load it up in his trailer and drive it all the way to Beckley, which I don't know how far that is from Natural Bridge, but I imagine a couple 2 or 3 hours.
How much did
And
he win?
$10,000.
Oh, okay. I'll do it then.
Yeah, yeah,
I was going to say,
yep,
it's like for $500. Y'all can miss me with that.
yeah, yeah. I don't know why I haven't pulled up the results over here yet. Because I mean, we need to talk about that a little bit.
You think?
Yeah, yeah. Um, man, that enduro. Did you get to watch the enduro?
I watched most of it. I walked down probably with like 5 laps left, but
I wasn't sure it was going to be any good, and I mean it was pretty good.
oh, it was pretty good.
They had a 3 car synchronized spin that was pretty good. Um,
See, I must have missed that. I saw everybody talking about it. I must have missed
you have to check out Andy Newsom's photos. He got it all. I mean, they literally spun out. All three of them spun out and just kept going all at the same time.
it.
It was great. It was great. Justin Watts picked up the win. I guess he got into Charlie Menders at some point during the race, and Charlie was going to get him back, but he never got to him really to get him back. So Charlie finished second. Carson Venable was third. JJ Coggins fourth, and Chase Loden was fifth. Had 12 cars in there. I hated to see that 39 car Rob Favor didn't make it out for the start. That might have been the only thing that was there that wasn't a Crown Vic. I think it was like a
There was
Mercury
two of them.
Cougar or something.
I
Yeah, I
could
don't
have
know.
swore there was two cars. I might be wrong though.
I don't know. Of course, in the 10,000 to win feature, Bentley Cottle picked up the win. Well, after post race tech, Gavin Bright finished second. Casey Tao was third. Justin Harris fourth. Newman Presnell was fifth. Sixth was Caden Presnell, and to be honest with you, Caden Presnell, I don't know how in the world he finished sixth. He had every problem you could have during the course of the day. That was that blue 48 car. Um, he was
Oh,
struggling.
the
They
American.
struggled all weekend with that car. So Chris Meadows was seventh, eighth was Stephen Herring, ninth Austin Williams, and tenth was Mitchell Coggins, who he's the promoter of Harris Speedway down in North Carolina. So the dude that finished 11th, he if he hadn't got in the race um, through his last chance race, we were adding a 28th starter. I mean, that dude, the orange 19 car, his name's Zach Peterson. He's from Conover, Ohio, and I was adding 28th spot if he didn't make it in the show. I'd paid it out of my pocket because I mean that dude put on an absolute show all weekend long.
See, that's the kind of favoritism they were talking about in tech, buddy.
Yeah, I don't care. Listen,
He was
favoritism.
probably local too, wasn't he?
He was. He dropped down every week from Ohio. Lord of mercy. Of course, the tech thing, Kobe Lambert got disqualified. His car was 1 3/8 inch out. They allow 1 inch. And so he had 3/8 of an inch, further out on the wheelbase than he was allowed. And of course, that led to some drama. It shouldn't have, but it did. And I understand. I understand where they were coming from, feeling, sick, feeling terrible about how that played out. I mean, but man, when you set that thing so close, to the edge, um, you know, I don't, I don't know, I don't know what you expect. You know what I mean? Just
Yeah,
don't
I
know.
mean it sucks. It's not a good, but didn't he go down to Cherokee and win,
Yeah, he
right?
went to Cherokee Sunday and won. Said they changed out the rear end. Said it was bent. I don't know.
Yeah, that
So
sucks. He whoever it was on his crew was not happy with us.
yeah,
We were just trying to look at how everybody was doing the bars. I guess they thought we were trying to sneakishly look at the rear end or something.
yeah,
He was like, "Get away from the car." We're like, "We're
yeah,
looking at the
yeah.
bars. Calm down. We're fine."
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, you know, um,
Then
hate it
both
for him.
out.
Yeah, yeah. I hate it for Kobe. His dad acted like a fool, but I hate it for him. And he was super respectful, and I think he understood. I think he knew what was coming once they measured it. I think he was like, "Yep, I'm out." He done been kicked out for that before, so you know it, and it happens. I mean, it happens.
Yeah.
Grab this comment here. Daniel Tate wanted to know how much is the payout for the 28, 500 to win. So 500 to win stock 4 on Friday night. Um, so be sure to bring that out there. And, your crew member, he's outing himself here. He said, I was looking at the rear end.
Well, he might have been. I don't know.
Cameron Ruggles said, y'all got me wanting to build a sheet metal body car. I don't know if you can handle dirt, bud. I don't know if you can handle it. I
I
just
just
ain't
don't
sure
know if
about that
I
for you,
can
Cameron.
bring myself to hack a body off of a perfectly good car.
Yeah, yeah. Adam Lawrence said, "It's your story, no, you tell it how you want."
All right, fine. We was looking at that cheated up rear end.
Josh looks at me and he goes, "I don't know what kind of adapter they got on the rear end of this car over here." And I'm like, "Well, I don't either. I don't know what we're
Josh
talking
might have
about."
been looking at the. I was really looking at the bars because I was amazed at how everybody did it differently.
Corey Latham telling the truth here. He said, famous words from Langley: "Never let tech dictate a race." I totally agree, especially a big race. Regular race, yeah, whatever. Man, and I was it. I really wanted in my mind. I wanted once they told me what happened. I mean, there was just nothing you could do. But I wanted in my mind to find a way to let him go. Because man, Victory Lane was beautiful. The confetti fell exactly, went up and fell exactly right, and I mean, it was just it was great. I wanted no part of that. I wanted no part of disqualifying.
Yeah, it's no fun when you gotta sit there, especially a big race like that.
Yeah.
I mean,
So Josh, and she said that piece that I'm talking about, the adapter, he said that was custom piece, literally genius. Oh yeah, I'm sure. Cameron Ruggles said, "Was the field a majority Cavaliers? It's hard to tell from the bodies." Yes. So Blake Melvin done caught on, even though you didn't, Noah.
I didn't
Uh,
even.
he said, "Did you just say regular race?" I did. So I'm talking about other tracks. I'm not talking about ours. Okay. We
Oh,
have spectacular races. Okay. They're not regular races, they're spectacular races.
I
So
want to know what that old 007 was doing.
flying's what he was doing, buddy.
And I
That dude
saw,
was
I can't
flying.
remember. I think it might have been Sharon's picture. It may have been somebody else's. Where they got a perfect picture where you could see down in the car, and they had skinned everything. It was just the skin of the car left. But even then,
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
really that 007 was the only stock body car up there. He was getting it.
He was definitely on it, man. He was definitely on it. John Coe said, "Hey, are you allowed to cut off bodies next year, cutting off the trunk area?" Yes. Well, it's CHA rules. That's what we're going by next year. So, and it'll be their full rule book. No additions for anything. I don't believe at this time, anyways. So, trying to stay as similar to them. There's so many of those cars. I mean, that this whole region is full of those cars, so it doesn't make any sense for us to be on something different when there's no base of cars anywhere else of any kind. So,
I just hope it don't get out of hand.
well, I don't think. Listen, I don't think you can get any more out of hand. I mean, what are you gonna do? What's the next move?
You have a stock body class.
Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah. Kendall Milam said we had a stock body mostly. Yeah, y'all did. There were several, stock bodied, cars, but none of them up front like that 007 was. That dude, Brandon Bond, he was flying. I was super disappointed in that guy though. I was standing over by Tech when he was being pre-teched. He rolls up and Barry Wilson looks at him. He said, "What's your name?" And he says, "Brandon Bond." I was super disappointed. He should have said Bond, Brandon Bond. That's what I would have done. I mean, if that was my name, I mean, that's what I'm doing. Okay. I mean, he's got the 007 on there. I mean, why wouldn't you? You know, I mean, you got to play the part, man. You got to play the part. Let's see. Not sure who the 76 cars was, but he was four wide every lap with different cars. Dude, Will, I don't think we have no 76. I don't know what number he's looking at.
He was
Maybe
hitting the
we do.
lotto down there in the pits.
Yeah, I'm not really sure. Not really sure. Josh Hinchey said, "How much do they actually lose weight wise by that? The 50-pound penalty, and by taking the body off? Is that your question? How much weight do they lose?" Austin Williams, if he's in here, could actually answer that question, and I believe it's a couple 100 pounds. But yes, by our rules, if your question is based on our rules, how much do they get to take off? Well, it depends. 50 to 75 pounds, and possibly more. If you have anything done to your engine, that was another 40 or 50 pounds or something. So there was, potential to be 100 and whatever, 115 or something like that. So
I think it's
that's a
more.
it's a little bit of difference, but not much. I think it's great, man. I tell you, I'm all about stock, but the cycle of stock has from this area is gone. I mean, it was running out of the hourglass was running out of time last year, and that thing ran completely out this year. So I mean,
I think for me, looking at it, this might just be me. This race this past weekend officially killed it.
oh, 100%,
Like
100%.
everybody with a stock body watching is done.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, they more than likely they're going to be cutting their cars up. I mean,
And that
no.
puts I'm kind of hoping that, if somebody, like, I think we're trying to travel a little bit next year. If we
Yeah.
do end up chopping the body off, how's that going to work out for us going to other tracks? I mean,
Well, I mean, as long as you go to tracks that run C high rules, it won't affect you in any way, shape, or form. And there's a ton of them. Um, and there's beginning to be asphalt tracks. Newport Speedway is going, from what the guy said in our comments last week. Brandon Crawford, I think his name was. He said that he was, they're going, see high rules there, which I think is great. I think Motor Mile, that's what they should adopt. Um, Franklin County should adopt.
well, when Diaz calls, answer the phone, tell him to run say hi,
Well,
because I
he
would
doesn't
love to
really
hear it.
have a four-cylinder division anymore. So I think the only thing he's
Maybe
got
if
is like
he
his
opened it up to say
enduros.
hi, they
So
come back.
yeah. Corey Latham corrected himself, said number 78. That was um man, it just slipped my mind. Stephen Herring. Yeah, he does a great man. He runs so good in the 2K earlier this year too. But he put on a show for sure. Um yeah, hold on, I missed a question here. Blake Melvin said, how many laps for crates and limiteds during the Turkey Derby weekend? I don't know. I just did the schedule earlier. Let me look. Uh,
Mm-mm-mm.
let's
Should have been.
see. Friday, Great Lake Mountains run 30 laps, and tentatively the Ridge Runner run 40 on Saturday. But that'll be you know that's not the final, or the schedule would be out. So I'm not 100% sure. Adam Lawrence, who's running FCS next year? I told you last night on the Ararat live that Bo Miller Productions was running it. I mean, I don't know.
Gonna put dirt on it, ruin it. I ain't having this conversation again. It's just gonna
Oh,
piss off.
oh my God, here he goes. You need me to get Bo in here to talk to you about it.
No, it's all right.
Oh, okay. All right.
I prefer not to
Make
talk about it.
make you feel better.
Y'all just take a historic place and just shit all over it, but okay.
Before you go saying that, why don't you let it happen, or let it be the process of happening, because it's not
Why don't we
at
just,
the moment.
go to Philadelphia and tear Independence Hall down, and let's just make it a dirt hut? It's still Independence Hall.
I mean,
It's still there.
listen, I'm
We'll just
not.
put the Liberty Bell on top of the shit at time. I mean, what the hell?
I'm not against it. Okay, I'm not against going to Philadelphia. No, actually, I am against going to Philadelphia. I've been there once. I ain't going back.
I was
Robbie
gonna
Young
say the
said
White House.
Franklin County dirt
Just
track, baby.
remember, Trump is tearing down the White House.
Yeah, things change, bud. Things change. The evolution of the world, things change. So it is what it is. Uh, it, and Blake Melvin said, "I'll be the first to sign the out dirt on Franklin County petition." Good boy, that was a tricky sentence you got there.
Yeah, I'm still confused what he was saying there.
Uh, it wasn't a good one. Um, Adam Lawrence said, "Poor Noah." Justin Pruitt said, "Noah, we get you on dirt and you'll change your mind. Asphalt ain't it, bud."
Look, I like dirt. Y'all have kind of, made me like dirt more.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
that doesn't mean, dirt tracks have their place. Don't
I,
take
I
a
totally agree.
historic place
I
and turn
totally
it
agree.
into dirt and ruin it.
Yeah,
Let's just
yeah.
take Daytona. Let's throw some dirt on that. See how that goes.
I mean, I think it'd be kind of epic, actually. Just saying. I don't know how you prep that son of a gun then at that point, but you know. Wilton Maxey said, "At least it's going back to Franklin County Speedway." And Ruben Altus said, "Agree with Noah. Dirt at FCR is just wrong." Well, I don't think FCR will be going dirt, but
Dirt
FCS
already
maybe.
at FCR, and it worked out.
Well, yeah, actually, yeah, you're right. Y'all were the first to do it. I mean, got to give you credit. I mean, you got to give credit where credit's due.
That was actually Chris Williams. That's his
Corey
idea.
Lake,
Trying
Corey
to
Latham's with you. Okay, he said they put dirt on Franklin County, and I'm fighting.
see Corey gets it.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's the stupidest comment of the night.
Bristol is better on dirt too.
Dumbest
Justin killed
comment of
me.
the whole night. Yeah, there's a reason. It was so great. They stopped it immediately and they were like, all right, this sucks. Let's change it back.
I don't know about the immediate part.
Yeah, they tried to
Yeah,
force it for what, 2 years, and then they were like, all right, it stinks.
yeah.
The
Brandon
only fun that was
Divers.
had at Bristol on dirt was Cletus McFarland with the Ford Rangers. That was the only good dirt.
Listen, I imagine Barry Braun didn't pay the person, so he had fun on dirt up there. Okay,
No,
just
I'm sure.
saying. Just saying. Brandon Diver said no dirt at FCS. Don't do that to us, Langley. You got two other dirt tracks we can play in the dirt at. I mean, listen. I ain't never said that it would be. Okay, Jay Altizer, no dirt on F. You got a bunch of people agreeing with you here. I know you and Jay, y'all
Any
agree about everything.
wouldn't
So
care. I mean, no offense, like Shenandoah. Put dirt on Shenandoah. It doesn't have, 60 years of history.
yeah, no, I mean, I'm with you. I'm with you. Blake Melvin said Bristol dirt was badass in person. I'm sure it was. Andy Newsom's kind of with you here. He said putting dirt on top of asphalt never works out good. Either rip it up or leave it alone. Well, I don't think anybody's ripping it up, so
That's
I guess
some of the best asphalt in the world.
it is. It is for sure. Blake Melvin said actually it was 3 years. No,
Okay, sorry. They tried to force it down everybody's throat for 3 years. Just like they're doing
just
with the Roval. Like it. Like it.
mm, aren't you going away from the Roval this year?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I mean,
My exact point. They're trying to force it. Didn't
Uh,
work.
I'll tell you what I think would be cool. Okay, it costs too much to make it work, but here's what I think would be really cool. Smart modifieds typically race at Franklin County in what May, into May. Have this, go in, have a big race at the beginning of the year of some kind, have the smart modified race at the end of May, take the month of June and convert it over to dirt. Okay, don't take any asphalt up, convert it over to dirt, run the rest of the season on dirt. And at the end of the season, you take it all back off, put it over in a corner, and you come back with asphalt races at the beginning of next year, run the same kind of schedule, go back to dirt. Now
See,
that
I
I'm all
wouldn't be
for.
opposed to that. I would agree to
I
that.
knew you would agree with it. I knew you would agree with that one. I think that right there would be cool as hell.
I would agree to that.
Very costly, so probably ain't gonna happen.
Extremely costly, but
But
oh,
Corey Layton said no one would know Shenandoah became dirt.
oh
I
no.
don't know that the people in the area were there would know. I mean, and listen, Chris Lilly, took it over this year, and he's done a great job of,
I mean, he's made that the
trying to
legend
make something out of it.
hub of Virginia.
Oh, it is definitely all about some legends there for sure. So, Josh Etchie said that's a lot of work for the dirt crew. Ain't no doubt about it. Ain't no doubt about it. That would be a ton of work, and you'd have to figure out exactly how you were going to put it down, what you were going to put under it or over it, over the asphalt to put the dirt on top of, so that you didn't have to scrape the dirt back up off of the track. I think they used mulch or something like that. Um, they- something of that type. So. Scott Foley coming in. He said, Langley, did you get the scoreboard working at FCS? I definitely did not. I mean, the definite answer to that is no. Okay. That's as far as I'm going with that. Um, yeah. So, um,
Some real talk, by the way. This is totally. I'm not even trying to
oh
make it.
God, here we go.
I would love to have a scoreboard at Ararat.
Oh,
Because when
listen,
there's
me
no
too.
service, it's kind of hard to tell. I'm trying to watch Jay to see what he's telling them. But when there's 50 laps, you don't get a whole lot of signals.
Listen, I know where half is if you know where the other half is. Okay. God. Jesus. Anyways, let's see. I don't know. I'm gonna try to read that. Frankly, County Clay or Dirt in the Smart Mod Eyes.
That's what we should have renamed it to, Franklin County Speedway.
What? What'd you just say? Say
Uh,
that again.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Me?
yeah, you. What did you
I
say?
said that's what we should have renamed it to, Franklin County Speedway.
Okay. Corey Latham said the only dirt race I want to see come back is the trucks at Eldor. That was pretty badass. It was.
That was bad.
Adam Lawrence said is Oak Level Raceway getting the scoreboard. I would anticipate that they will. What I'm trying to talk Bo into doing is for him to buy a video board to where no matter what track we're at, we just take the video board there. That is your scoreboard. You can use it for advertisements. You can use it for all kinds of things. It's on a trailer. It moves back and forth between the two. You don't even have to worry about it.
If I learned anything, oh, he already wants to, legalize fighting down there. I'd imagine he'll probably have like boxing in the UFC, the ring card girls, and they'll just hold
I
up.
think we should have ring girls. I do.
They can
I'm
just
for
hold
that.
up the laps.
We call them bull ring girls. That'd be great. I think it'd be great. Jamie Chrisley loves the
Y'all,
scoreboard idea at
hell,
Ararat, and so does Jay Altizer. I don't it's weird to see you and Jay Altizer agreeing about everything tonight. I mean, this is groundbreaking here. Blake Melvin said, "How about Bowman Gray driver only enduro series between Oak Level and Ararat next year?" I mean, that sounds pretty good. I don't know. I don't know when we're going to do it though. So that's the problem. I don't know when we're going to do anything now. Oak Level's got a ton of races and 42 damn divisions that we don't need. And and Ararat is only going to race so many times, you know. So I don't know. There's a lot of things. There's a lot of things that would be really awesome to do, and I just don't know if you'll see 'em. Brandon Diver said there's enough land. Just put a dirt track in on the property. Um I'm assuming he's saying Bo. Bo had the equipment and add a motocross track back, and you would have one bad compound. Well, motocross track will not be allowed to be there, unfortunately. I think that ran its course, and I think Whitey did away with that. So, or the county did away with that for Whitey. Let's say that. Josh Hinchey said the red mud they use smart mod night. Damn y'all dumb. Fill it full of that and it won't slide to the bottom. Listen, we are dumb, okay? But you ain't got to call us out like that on here. Damn. Just because you mistyped there a minute ago, you ain't got to call us dumb, okay? But yeah, I agree with you. I mean, that's the exact type of stuff you need there. So
hey, before we do anything with dirt on Franklin County, to
yeah,
talk to powerful connected friends,
yeah.
and you might talk to Dale Jr. and tell him to bring iRacing down there, scan that track into iRacing, please.
Man, it'd be great if they scanned it for asphalt and then scanned it for dirt too. That'd
That's
be
how they
great.
did for Lanier.
That
They
would
had
be
all that
badass.
dirt on there.
That would be badass. Corey Latham said Langley Austin with a working scoreboard anywhere is like seeing the Loch Ness monster. Oh,
My first year I raced there, the old one worked for like half the season.
yeah, yeah. And I think until Dennis Hall and Kenny Lang messed with it, and it had a lightning in the area, and it was gone. So Dylan Knapp, Noah versus Burt cage match for the intermission next year for the 11K. I like that. I like that one.
They got to learn all about our excursions.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm
Bitch
sure.
ass Bert. Corey, tell him I said that too.
Oh my god. Adam Lawrence said, "I'm surprised that no one has been on the front stretch going for the bonus money yet." Yeah. Dakota Fisher says that they would sell double the tickets just to watch that. I mean, it'd be great. I mean, fantastic.
Yeah, leave the wrenches at home.
Kevin Litton Sr. here. He said, "Racing on Friday is going to be hard." Listen, bud, you are preaching to the choir when you talk to me about that. Okay, because I said day one that it's not 1990 anymore. And Fridays are extremely difficult to make work. And I was all against it. But guess what? I ain't paying the bills and I didn't get to make that call. So there you go.
Yeah, it sucks.
And I hope that I'm dead wrong. And I think the first 5 or 6 races, the place is going to be absolutely packed. Cars, people, everything. Um, you know, we get into the stretch of summer. I think it's going to be, more difficult, and there's a lot more races there than probably should be. But there's so many divisions, there can't be any less than there is. And uh, I'm I'm against. I'm against how many divisions we got, but I didn't know what to cut. We talked about it. And what do you cut? Where do you go? Everything we had, we needed. Um, I don't know. So, Corey Latham, Ace Speedway, for example, on Fridays. Yeah, 100%. Ace Speedway has and there may be other extenuating circumstances, but there was a time when A Speedway was badass and Fridays was just awesome down there, and we used to go, me and Corey and Kim, and we used to go every week, and it used to be an absolute hell of a show, and there used to be a lot of fans there, and I'm sure there's other reasons, but Friday's tough, and car counts ain't what they used to be. Period. So it makes it very difficult. Kent Chrisley, but his first race is on a Saturday. Yep, that's me. Saturday starting the season. I think every Friday track should start on Saturday at the season, beginning of the year, Marchish, you know what I mean, Aprilish. Even though we're going to switch pretty quickly to Fridays. Robbie Young said racing is always on Fridays. I'm reading between the two comments. Oh, at oak level. Um, get on board or get left behind. Well, I mean, I hope you're right, Doc. And I
That's a
think there's a lot of
horrendous attitude to have.
and I think there's a lot of people who talk that exact thing. Well, 1990 was a long time ago, but just let you know. 2007 was a long time ago, and things ain't like they used to be. So, Kevin Litton Senior said people have to work on Fridays. I
I've never
totally
seen
agree.
half the spell like that.
I mean
People have to work.
you know. Uh, Corey said Sunday afternoons every once in a while is awesome anywhere. Yeah, listen, I mean when we raced regularly on Sundays at Franklin County, it was great, but that was a different time too. That was pre-COVID, and the world has changed, and and I'm not going to tell you that it's changed for the better. So I think it's very
Yeah,
difficult
during
to
COVID,
pull
you
off
couldn't
those
have
other
anything.
days. Um, Robert Austin said, "Love weekdays. You go all over the country for weekday races, and they're always packed." And yeah, listen, a one-off weekday race is a fabulous thing. I don't see any track. There's not very many tracks making Fridays work anymore. Period. And there's no tracks trying to race weekdays all the time. So that kind of speaks for itself. Adam Lawrence said people will find a way to get off early on Friday. They will for a while.
Some of them.
I, I'm just telling you, that's what's going to happen. Been there, done that. Been there, done that. Got the T-shirt. Gonna get another one this year. You know what I mean? Uh, I hope it works really well. Fridays are going to be extremely difficult, no matter where you're at. But I hope it works really good. I mean, I really do. Justin Pruitt says he plans to pull the car to work and leave from there. It'll work. It'll work for a while. You just got to remember it'll work for a while. When you're depending on racers coming from out of town, there is no there. Or hold on, let me back up. There was no racer base around Oak Level 4 months ago, 5 months ago. It's slowly building back, but it will not be enough to sustain it. So then you have to pull people from somewhere else. But when you have to pull people from somewhere else, it's not getting off early on work, it's being off on Fridays or getting off way early. And that's where the difficulty
Yeah,
comes
you
in.
have to be off at noon just to make the race.
Yeah.
And good luck explaining to your boss, hey man, I need off at noon every Friday for the
Well, damn
next
near every
5 months.
Friday. Yeah. Very difficult for sure. So listen, I don't want to be negative about it because I'm in this boat. I got to find a way to sell tickets. So, which means I got to find a way to make sure race cars are there. And I got a challenge. I mean, that I don't know that I can, that I don't know that I can win. So, Corey Latham says, simple fact, you can't get off work early every Friday. It's, it'd be good starting out, but we'll peter out fast, I think. I'm telling you, first 5, 6, 7, 8 races are going to be freaking off the charts. Okay. Car counts, fan counts, it's going to be great.
I don't think it matters what the first few races you could do them on Wednesday night, and you would
Yeah.
have a ton of people show up. But
Listen,
that
Wednesday night at
new
midnight.
that new car smell wears off pretty fast.
Listen, you're only a new shiny penny for so long. Every new racetrack that Ararat, great example. Okay. I mean, we were only the new shiny penny this year. You know what I mean? We were the new shiny penny because it hadn't been open in 4 years. So
When's the last time Oak Level was open?
regularly 2007, I think. After that, I think French ran it on a part-time basis up till 2013. And I think he was running on Saturdays these last few years. I don't know that we can take anything from what he tried to do as a comparative though. So John Coe said, "I'm planning on supporting Oak Level on Friday by watching, and then running full season at Ararat. It would be hard for me to make the races on Fridays." Teresa Carroll said, "Work 9-hour days from Monday through Thursday and 4 hours on Friday." I mean, that's an option for some people, not an
Yeah, I
option for
want you to
everybody.
come to my job and tell my boss that for me
Yeah, but
because he might laugh in your face.
yeah, I mean, I've had people who are extremely excited about Oak Level tell me that that's the only thing they're worried about is being able to make it to the track on Fridays because
I
they
mean, it'll work
think
for a
they're going to
big
have a
group.
difficult process. So, and I think one thing that it's going to do too, and I know this has nothing to do with this is not a worry of fans. This is got to be a worry of the people, paying the purses. But what happens then as you start to go? What'll happen too is the driver will find a way to get to the track. His crew won't, or they'll get there really late, and then they'll start not getting there at all. Um, so
Both
that's the
hire
challenge.
a. It's like remember where you used to play football in the backyard. You'd have an all-time quarterback. He's going
Yeah,
to hire an all-time crew for everybody. He's going
right.
to have like 10 guys that are just on
Yeah,
standby all the time.
yeah. Well, we ain't got any comments to talk about here. I got to ask you what your name means today, Mister Caution.
Mr. Caution, that one goes out to Mr. Austin Williams. I told him from now on he probably should just start running enduro because any class where there's a caution, he gets screwed.
Yeah, he managed to not only be a part of several cautions, but not to be in the great spot when they came out too.
All that one
So
heat race, he was mad. You could see him beating on the steering wheel because he
yeah,
had a hell of a run going. And I mean, he was about to pass like two guys at the same time, and then boom, caution comes out, and that kind of screwed him for the rest of the heat race.
Jay Altizer said that's why I'm glad I have my own shop because I can be flexible. Robert Austin said, "Are you racing during the work day or night?" People do all kinds of. They do 100%. That's not even the conversation. You're trying to make a point about one thing by talking about a whole nother. And listen, people will do anything a few times, but when you're asking people to do 20 times, that's a lot. It's a lot to ask of people. Josh Hinchey said that he's talking about Austin Williams. He said he finished the best out of the local guy. He did. He definitely did. He overcame a hell of a weekend. He had to go get a uniform before he got there. He had to drive to Winston-Salem, I think, Thursday before he could even, or Friday, whichever day it was, before he could get on track. And I think he had to go back to Winston-Salem to get some parts Friday morning because he had maybe a radiator or whatever it was. I can't remember exactly, but yeah, he overcame a lot to get a top 10 finish,
Yeah,
and the only one of the locals in the top 10.
I'm amazed that he ended up ninth when he. I can't even remember what happened, but I know he got screwed up there at the towards the end of the feature, and somehow it came all the way. Jesus,
Corey Latham, I thought Mr. Caution was just a heads up for the females.
that's Mister Bad Touch,
Oh Lord.
not to be
I-
confused with Uncle Bad Touch.
Listen, Corey, he can't talk about the female. This man's getting married next June. So, and I only know that because I got a note on my screen over here.
Oh,
So,
appreciate that.
I mean, I remembered to look. I got the date over here. I remember when it was, June. So, you know,
Gonna be good old red party.
my memory is not what it used to be. So, how old do you know?
25, turn 26 2 weeks.
Jesus.
Y'all be racing on my birthday, I think. Or
When's your birthday?
no, 29th.
Yeah, that's when the Ridge Runner
Oh
late
yeah,
model race from the 4,000 to win. Yep. Man, and I'm gonna tell you what I think. I was looking at the entries earlier. I think that's going to be an absolute show. There's some really good local guys, some really good guys with all kinds of different engines coming, and and I think it's going to be an absolute banger of a show for those Ridge Runner cars. Hopefully the weather forecast will play out for us. Right now, it's a little suspect. It looks okay, but there's also like some rain, snow ish in the days around it, and it can get a little funky then when things like that take place.
I told you. I told you last week. Late models on the snow, baby.
Yeah, oh no, I mean I'm all for that.
I
Barry
think
Wilson
snows
said
let them
it's
roll.
Barry Wilson said that's a lot of unholy in 26 years. And Corey Latham says he's definitely going to that wedding for sure. Listen, Corey, it's on a Saturday that Bowman Gray races, so you will not be there no matter what.
I hope that Barry spent that 100 I gave him well to to pass us through.
Well, I mean, you should have probably spent it a little better and spent it on something to get you in the show. If you brought me 100, I might have got you into the show somehow. Okay, so
We preferred to do that honestly.
yeah, honestly, through the tech guy.
Yeah, I slipped
Yeah,
him a
I
cool
hear you.
100. We ran out of welding wire when we were putting the cage together, so it was kind of held together with some self tapper stuff.
Yeah, Kevin Litton Jr. He says I'm here, blown motor or not. Listen, I mean, it was going to blow up one way or the other, so just be glad it blew up in the feature.
I told him 4 times. I think it was chugging blue smoke out the back. He didn't listen.
Yeah, well, Kevin's really good at not listening. So
Yeah,
Jay Altizer said, I'm new to the whole dirt thing, but I can say fans and racers support dirt a lot more than asphalt racers. Well, it's a totally different culture, but I mean, totally different. I mean, these guys, they're almost back to the way they used to be in the 1990s at Franklin County, where they lived to race. They don't care what the hell else is going on. We got to make it to the race. They got to race this week. I'm going. You know what I mean? And I think that's one of the things that'll help Oak Level a little bit. But like I said, that Friday is going to be a difficult proposition. Uh, Sean Coe said, Noah, are you dressing up as George Washington or Boss Hog on your wedding?
I tried. Not allowed.
No costumes.
No, I'm on a strict no costume that day.
Dakota is voting for Boss Hog.
You never know. I might bust it out on the dance floor after the ceremony and stuff.
That's one way to do it, for sure. Kevin Litton Jr. said, I did the welding job on Noah's cage, so he didn't want to push it.
Look, it's worked out great so far. I mean, he did the same welding job on that one car he had at Franklin, and it worked out fine. No issues whatsoever.
Yeah. Yeah. Jamie Chrisley said, I was so excited about Oak Level opening back up. Then I heard Friday night. Been great if it was Saturday. Then me, Kent, Kevin, and John could come race. So
Especially them being a Christian group, that kind of really,
100%. That's
I think,
that's my
great
whole
for them.
that's my whole point about the racer base and needing people from out of town. It's gonna be a difficult proposition. Um, Barry Wilson said he still ain't seen that 100. John Coe said, Noah, just do it. Ask for forgiveness later. I don't think that's how he wants to start off his marriage. I'm just going to go ahead and let you know.
Look,
Noah's a dumbass, but he ain't that much of a dumbass.
we're doing it on Timmy's property, so there's no time limit. So don't think that Jordan won't make my ass turn around, go back and change, and then come back.
Yeah. Kimberly Austin said Travis Langford proved no matter what, racing with life this past weekend. 3 trips to South Carolina for 3 different cars. He did, man. That was really badass. The effort that he put into trying to get 10K this past weekend. He didn't get to 10K, but he did get in the race, and he spent a lot of time on the road trying to make that happen. Corey Latham said, I was thinking this weekend I would be lost, but as soon as I got there, people started walking up, talking, raising hell. Turned out to be a really great experience. Telling you, Corey, you're going to be a dirt guy before you know it. I'm just letting you know. Just letting you know.
Yeah, well, he was probably amazed that them 4 cylinders was probably going faster than the modifieds do with Bowman Gray.
Probably about the same speed, anyways.
Probably.
Oh my god. Dylan
Well, at
Knapp
least they
said
got
this.
more than a lane and a half of air at.
Mm, yeah, true story. Dylan Knapp said, "Does that go for guest too, or can I come as a snowman?"
Oh, snowman.
Oh man. Kent Chrisley said, "Yeah, I work 9 hour days, 5 days a week."
Oh, here we go. Here comes all the guys. You got soft hands. I work 18 hours.
All right. Dakota Fisher says, Dylan Knapp, wonder if they'll let us bridesmaids and groomsmen dress up.
That's me.
Kevin Litton said, no. No, my cage was fine until I was sideways in the back straightaway. I
Yeah,
mean, it
your
was,
cage was fine until you actually needed to use it, and then all of a sudden it wasn't fine.
yes, wasn't fine no more.
Sitting in place, it was real good at that.
Barry Wilson said, you found someone with a soft spot for the handicapped.
Handy capable.
Oh, man. Corey Latham said, shut your damn mouth now.
Look, see, you got mad, so that's how you know it's true.
And Jay Altizer said, "Look, Corey, you know look what happened to me." Yeah, Josh Hinchee said, "Shut your ass up, know if they work hard."
I bet.
Oh Lord.
They work real hard to go 45 miles an hour.
Ruben Altus said, maybe Friday is good for dirt and Saturday good for FCS asphalt. Sounds good. You can go to both. Listen, Ruben, I don't know if you've been to Ararat or not, but that's where you need to be at a race. I'm just telling you right now. I love both of those tracks you just mentioned, but Ararat is just absolutely killer. So Kent Grizzly, chiming in with a different comment about the comment that he made in the last comment, and he said, "Which rules out Friday night racing?" Oh man. Kevin Litton said, "Y'all kept saying I look good on dirt, then I hit the wall." Well, I mean, it happens, bud. It happens. It happens to the best of them. Okay. There were plenty of people who hit some walls this weekend that are have tremendous experience over top of you there.
You
So
hit the wall, you blew up. That still was like 3 times better than any race you've ever had on asphalt. I'm sorry, but
that's a fact. That is an absolute
you only
fact.
spun once.
Yeah.
Usually you get at least 2 or 3.
Yeah. Jay Altizer said the BullRing is awesome. I totally agree. Listen, I agreed before I was the promoter there. As a fan, man, I love that place,
My
dude.
next investment is a pit bike.
Well, you
I'm
probably
tired of
need one.
walking my fat ass up and down that hill.
You know, pit bike, golf cart, four wheeler, something, side by side, something. Corey Latham said we can put Tommy Neal's seat in the hillbilly's car, and I'll let Noah try it out. Listen, can you let him try out that car at Ararat? We'll make it as smooth as possible for him. Okay, that'd be great. Kevin Litton said, no, actually, I won on asphalt my first year. I mean, he does make a good point. Well, this year you sucked on asphalt. I'll just let you know. I mean, completely. Let's see. Oh, Kimberly Austin coming in. She said, and Litton finished in front of West Givens this weekend.
He did. Litton beat Wes Given. We should make that a hashtag. Wes is going to have a mental breakdown.
Jamie Chrisley said, West hit the wall.
Wes
Barry
about drove
Wilson.
up over the wall in that Crown Vic.
Yeah, he was working on it.
I ain't never seen a
He
rim bent in 3 different places on the.
he most certainly ran out of talent in that Crown Vic this weekend. So Barry Wilson said pit bike. I assume he means training wheels with training wheels, maybe.
Don't be mad. You just be jealous. When you fall over, you be like, man, I wish I had that.
Yeah. Corey Latham said West in that heat race, talking about the B main on Saturday, was awesome race. It was. He put on an absolute show. Had the dad of the driver that he was racing against for the lead there mad, and apparently cussing Michaela, and it was good times.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know what's going through these racers' heads. I guess that one guy didn't know Wes.
Yeah.
I find Wes to be very predictable.
I didn't see
I,
anything I
I
wasn't
said it
expecting.
4 times to Schoon standing right next to me. I said, watch, he's on the inside. He's going to run that dude all the way up to the wall. He ain't going to get and he did it twice.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I was expecting exactly that. Justin Pruitt wants to know what's the opposite of a mini bike.
I ride a mini bike.
Oh
Go
God.
with them crotch rockets. Bing, 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 bing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe I can go find an old mini cup car and I'll just drive that around the pits.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool.
Did you just say a mini cup?
Yeah, mini cup.
What do you come right on top of it?
Yeah, that'd be so fun. Make
You
it
definitely
convertible.
getting in that some bitch.
If I made it a convertible, I might be able to slide down in there.
Don't think that's gonna help.
I'd have to make the steering wheel, like them old ape hangers on the choppers. I'd have to take it off my fat head.
Jesus Christ. Oh God. Oh, it's
And
too
while y'all
much.
were talking shit, I can ride a mini bike, okay? I do it all the time at the honk. So y'all can calm down with them comments.
Justin Pruitt said, "Holler at me. I can make them run too." Oh God. Here we go. Kevin Litton Sr. He's taking us to serious, apparently. I'm reading here. He said, but what y'all don't know is he didn't weld the cage together. He welded it in. And the plates he welded in, steel welded the car. Come look at it if you want to. We have the car in our shop to the see. He's taking us seriously. Okay. Kevin Litton Sr., please don't take us seriously. Okay. We're not being serious. Never, well, almost never are we being serious here. So all right. We're over our hour. We didn't talk about everything I think we needed to talk about. We do have the Dirty Turkey Derby coming up. Y'all be sure to check it out. Noah's going to the beach. I'm not really sure what's wrong with this guy. I mean, we got a race and he can't even show up. I mean, you need to have your driver at the track making laps.
Yeah, I go to the beach all the time for Thanksgiving. Talk to Josh. He can get Jay can get. Lord have mercy, I just had a stroke. He can get Jaden there.
Yeah, well, I mean, he probably needs to. He needs all the laps he can get, and he can race, against mostly not High guys, mostly local guys, that weekend, which will help boost the confidence a little bit. So,
It's all going to be an audition to see who can get third while we're getting our asses whooped by, fourth by TJ Austin and Wes.
I don't believe TJ Austin, either one of those two will be there. Austin might, I don't know. I mean, not Austin, but TJ might. Austin said he wasn't coming, so there you go. You can finish in the top three. You could podium. You got to get up on the wheel. Caleb Hall will be there though, so I mean, maybe not. He was pretty good this weekend. Can't believe he missed the show because he was pretty good.
Yeah, maybe next
But it
year.
happens. It
Hey, is
happens.
next year a 3-day event?
Well, this year was too, was you include the practice, but yeah, so same thing, same principle.
Oh,
Yep,
all right.
same deal. All right, let's get out of here. It's been episode 85 of the Pit Chatter Podcast, presented by Yoder's Custom Meat Processing. We'll be back next what day? We're Tuesday. We'll be back next Tuesday with another episode. Hopefully we'll have oh yeah, we got to do the turkey, Thanksgiving Day draft. We did that last year. I kicked your ass. I'm planning on kicking your ass again. I'm coming ready to go.
Yeah, I'll get it this year. Don't you worry.
Well, you better come in with a plan because last year you clearly did not have one.
I had a plan. It worked out perfect. I got all the good sides. That's
I
all
mean,
that matters to me.
yeah, but you lost. We took a vote and you lost.
I don't care what other people think. It was for me.
All right, we're out of here. Pitch Chatter Podcast episode 85. We'll see you next Tuesday.
Deuces.